Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fallen Sandwich Gaming with episode 12 of the continuation of our Let's Play of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, Rise of Rasalhague DLC. So again, we're just kind of bouncing around doing some transmission missions. I went ahead and took care of all the repairs, which is why you can see we have a lot less money, because a Cord Stalker is actually kind of expensive to fix, apparently. But hey, you know, it kind of is what it is on that one. I didn't even notice it happen. But Powder Keg Part 3 is where we left off. So, interesting development, Merc. I've theorized that this Shadow Clan is paying you to attack strategic targets along the Krita-Steiner border to trigger war. Turns out they want the opposite. Targets you've been attacking have been crippling each side's military infrastructure, and doing so has reduced the likelihood of a fighting boiling over. By hiring a third party, the benefactor hopes that the faction's ire is directed to you. Unfortunately, a Steiner general has unearthed this plot and is none too happy. Turns out he's an old guard warmonger and is looking for any excuse to go to battle. You'll need to silence the general before the plot boils over. Alright. Now, just real quick, I want to bounce over to Blue Diamond and see if there's any pilots hanging about, because, of course, we got a shiny new pilot, and they immediately died. So, it does leave a hole, kind of, in the numbers I like to keep in my pilot room. So I'm just going to take a quick look, and if there's nobody of particular interest, never mind. There we go. Captain Ruffin. In fact, we're going to hire Captain Ruffin and Captain Aguilera.
Let's kick some ass.
So, let's take a look here. It's Captain Aguilera. So, seems pretty good. Weapon skills are good. Needs to work on this, of course, but in due time. Okay, so again, he's already got maxed energy skill. It's, you know, it's not a great energy skill, but he's got shielding, evasion almost at max. Ballistic is able to be maxed. So Ruffin now becomes our top potential and actually our highest skill. So, yeah, I say I'm pretty okay with having lost, what was the other guy's name? Rice at this point? Oh, before I bounce out, Tier 3 AC-20, don't feel it's necessary. Just picking those up to get rid of that Cantina mission. LB-10X Solid Slug, UAC 5s. I don't really care how much those cost. I'm going to buy those. I'm not going to buy this. It's a Tier 0. I'm not going to buy it. Tier 0. So all this is fine. We are going to buy those. I want to try to clear those Cantina missions. So, yeah, missile-wise, we really need to try to get some more missile parts in here. So I'm going to keep that in mind when I am, of course, dealing with the salvage. It's another mask. We're going to buy that. And buy more of this ammo because you don't see it all the time. What else did I buy that's not something you see all the time? I mean, I'll buy this stuff just in case. Should I just buy it? Yeah, I'm going to buy the LB-10s. Yeah, we'll buy all three of them. Alright. Well, I just spent a ton of money that I'm probably not getting back anytime soon, but let's go check out Sakhalin. I think almost everything is refit at this point, so depending on what kind of mission this is, we might want to focus money, because we just spent a bunch. Pretty much all of our surplus from doing the Rise of Rasalhague quest line is gone at this point. So, 75 difficulty again, or up to 340 tonnage. Interesting. It's an assassination. Okay, Merc, there's one final task before we can get you that payout. A Steiner general, Wilhelm Shaw, has unearthed my client's little plan. You need to silence him before he sounds the alarm. Time is of the essence. So it's an assassination. If we max money, we get 3.5 million. But there might be good stuff. So I'm happy to make 2.2. Go for 18. You know what? Let's just max salvage and then take 1 point of money. And we will figure the rest out. So, again, we get to clear the board. And these two can take a seat while we bring in the new blood. So Captain Ruffin and Captain Aguilera. Now I myself am going to take one of these atlases. I think they're exactly the same. This one's a little bit better. Why? Oh, it's just got the better SRM. Alright, I'll take the Atlas 7. Well, they're both Atlas 7s. Take the Atlas D. And then I think for Anthony, he actually does fairly well in the Victor. So I'll take the Victor out. Ruffin, not for nothing, Ruffin kind of looks like an Atlas guy also. And then that still leaves me 80 for Aguilera. So the Zeus or the Awesome? Probably the Awesome. I did that math way wrong. That only left me 60. So maybe instead of another Atlas, we go Zeus here. Yeah, I think we just go Zeus there. And then, yeah, it should be fine. Besides, it gives me an excuse to drive an Atlas, and everybody likes when I drive an Atlas. At least I do, for sure. I mean, it is, after all, the king of the battlefield. Alright, quick weapon group fixer up. 2s, 3. Yeah, that seems right to me. Alright.
But General Wilhelm Shaw is still intent to fight one. Let's track him down and silence him, Commander.
Nice big map.
If he speaks out about our employer's intentions, there will never be peace in the region. Enemy destroyed.
Now, not a lot of ammo for the AC-20, but you also have to keep in mind it's a full tier AC-20 burst, so hopefully we don't need a lot of ammo for it, because we should be able to just delete anything we look at. Alright. There goes that. Alright. Just gonna lumber along real quick.
Falling in behind you.
So let's see what awaits us around the first bend here. So 1A1, I'm fine to shoot it from here. I don't even want to use AC rounds on it because it's really not all that threatening. The 1A1 is probably the worst version of the Charger. There it is. Alright. Yeah, like the thing is, like the 1A1 has to close with you because it's only small lasers. So I see no reason to use actual ammunition on it. It's up to you. I mean, at that range, it's literally harmless. So I felt comfortable just kind of blasting it down with our long-range missiles. But I mean, if it got closer, like it definitely would have done some chip damage. Those two locations are very close to each other. Can you not stand right there? Alright, his AC-10's down, which is good enough for me, really. Yeah. Because there's no world where I run an urban mech. Just so you guys know. Of course, took some chip damage from the urban mech, but nothing really to be concerned about. Nothing like a dumpster in a trash can real quick, you know? I do want to make sure that my allies don't step in front of me like that, because if I accidentally flag one of them down with this top tier AC-20, they are just gonna probably implode. So, hopefully they don't get in the habit of doing that, you know? That tree just fell at like 1 frame a second, you know? Well, I mean, hey, it can't be perfect every time, but that was weird to watch. Alright, I want to try to swing wide so that if both of these objectives trigger at the same time, at least they're both in front of us. Come on, guys, stay together. I don't want to, like, walk through the middle of them, because that's just a bad time waiting to happen. Come on. Keep the squad together as best as we can. No sign of anything yet. Okay. Well, I'm glad we swung around wide then, because I would have rather come through from this side. Ah. Okay, now that... That's our target. Okay.
Package acquired.
That makes sense. And a Cyclops. Okay. And an urban mech, just as the cherry on top, you know? Really? Well, Marauder. Alright, well, we want to bring that down real quick. Use the Zeus as cover for a second. Oh, it can be happening. Yeah, it looks like I was right about taking salvage. There we go. Legged them. Did ourselves a favor there. Alright, not bad.
Focusing our fire on target.
I mean, the funny thing is, he shoots us in an he beats us in an LRM off. Just better off trying to get close, I guess. Alright. Nothing like a nice shootout with one of the heavier mechs in the game. Alright, form up and let's pull out. I know there's a dropship coming in behind us, but I prefer not to engage with that. Yeah, I agree. I like that plan overall, Rihanna. I don't think there's any point picking that up. I mean, our guys really didn't take any damage. We seem to aggro pretty much everything, so I guess I can pick this up quick while they deal with a few backup mechs. Yeah, it's just ammo. Just ammo, so. Of course. Wow, that was like the fastest evac ever. I barely touched the circle. So they must have really known that this mission will put a hurt on you. But yeah, they expected us to need that speedy evac. Alright, so nothing too interesting in that regard. So we did just miss the Cyclops. And yeah, we definitely missed out on the Marauder. But I think the Marauder we have is better anyway. Don't really see myself taking a Griffin or an Urban Mech. Maybe the Urby just to sell. Let's take a look at the actual salvage available here. Take that just for just off principle. Get that. These are actually pretty good, even though I don't use small lasers, but I'll take high tier ones at this point. Some good mediums. Do need more LRMs, including that one. These are all, yeah, those are better. So we're gonna take those. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother scooping up the Urban Mech for sale. It's kind of a waste in my opinion. We always need more medium lasers, so that's fine. Yep, 1300 damage. Did a darn good job in my personal opinion. 4 mech kills. Yeah, I mean, just not like a saturation of enemies, but solid opposition at the end there. So there you go. Good work. The Steiner General is dead and the secret is kept safe. I've received payment from my client and I'm wiring your cut. I will say I'm quite surprised at their motives. I've had plenty of clients pay for mercenaries to act as catalysts for conflict, but never have I seen someone pay to keep the fragile peace. I wonder who this shadow organization is and if we'll ever hear from them again. It was a pleasure working with you. So we get an additional 2 million C-bills, some good rep, a perfect LRM 15 stream Artemis 4. That's pretty nice. And some LRM Artemis ammo to go with it. Oh, we actually got 2 of those, so that's my mistake. Alright, so made some I want to say made some money there, but not really actually. Now let's just take a look real quick at what repairs would run us if we were to do them here. 300,000, 100,000, 100,000, 200,000. So probably not going to do them in system. Though Hansen's Rough Riders, veteran skill level, mech level heavy. We haven't encountered them yet. Now Aubusson does have a cantina and a black market. So I think we drop into Aubusson and see if there's a mission available to do there. Just off the cuff. It's in rival territory, and we haven't seen a ton of the rivals mechanic. That's another thing on my wish list to sort of, showcase. So it would be cool to possibly run into some rivals. Pick those up. I only need 2 of those. Need 1 of those. Those are some good LRM 10 streams. Unfortunately, I really don't want to spend that. Some good stuff here. I think we leave these alone for now. Some more chem laser ammo. Probably do want that. And then anything else here that really seems necessary? Did I forget to buy? No, I did buy the 10x ammo. I don't think I need more of that. Speaking of which, there's, of course, really good 10x's here, which I'll just have to keep in mind because I can't really afford to spend that right now, which sucks. Get those because might lose the ones we have. Unless this is a crazy payout. Of course it's not. Let's just claim that. So there we go. Increases turn. So that's good. Now what else are we? We're still trying to get tier 0 machine guns and flamers. Still trying to collect an assassin. Still kill 6 commandos. We might need to rethink all of that. 15 missile carriers. That's easy enough. Then we did just miss out on AC-10s. I don't really mind the PPC though. That's 1 AC-10 burst. It's not really the end of the world. Let's take a look at these contracts real quick. So defense contract at 400 tons. which you know we can't meet, and an objective raid at 360. So the objective raid is probably doable with the mechs we have available. I think for objective raid, I probably just go full C-bills, and I guess a point of damage coverage. So let's drop all these, because I don't want to do those repairs in this zone. I mean, that's a little much. Let's get myself an Atlas, and then get somebody in the Stalker. I think it's probably fine in Anthony's hands. Let's hope the Stalker does not claim another victim. And then we can fill out with heavies. Honestly, probably can afford to bring the other Atlas as well in Ruffin's hands. And then what does that leave me? 70-ish? Let's take a look here. Yeah, there we go. Can bring in Orion. That's good, squad. So let's run that and do some damage real quick. And we'll see if we get this rival group to show up.
We've been hired to raid for supplies.
Now, it is an objective raid, so obviously, you know, the big group, maybe not the best group, but,
On your trail, Commander.
you know, you can't really say no to 2 Atlases. Actually, funnily enough, these are swapped from the other Atlas, so the rest of it is correct, though. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, whatever I feel like the main armament is, it needs to be on 1. So that's why that AC-20 is on 1, even though I'm probably using more ammunition from the rest of the weapons. Like, because the AC-20 is pretty much exclusively for mechs. You know, I don't want to be firing that at buildings and stuff. I'm just not carrying enough ammo for it to really waste it.
Enemy destroyed.
So alright, already took a nice little shoulder hit. Yeah, there you go. Prime example of what we want to be using the AC-20 for. That went down quick. Alright. It's an interesting looking base here. Somehow we took damage on that leg. I'm wondering if I stepped on something or got hit by something I shouldn't have. Oh. Back up, back up, back up. We have no idea what's coming out of that. Battlemaster down first, for sure. Alright. That was nice and easy. Really? I don't even want to fire this at a locust. That feels like a waste. Oh, that was great. Really? How is this Locust taking this much punishment?
Take that tank apart.
Alright.
Splash target.
We gotta get to the next objective. And,
Commander.
somehow we took a ton of damage doing all that. So, let's try to get through the rest of this mission without losing anything vital. Took a ton of damage because I stepped on that, I guess it was an explosive oil tank, but I didn't. Sometimes you walk through those and they don't blow up. So, either way, that's my mistake. I don't want to make excuses, but it really does suck because now I have to be very, very careful.
Falling in behind you.
I mean, red armor on an Atlas is still more armor than you think it is, but it's not as much as you want. It's never as much as you want. So, hopefully the rest of this goes well. I mean, I could swap to the other Atlas, but then I'd have to trust the AI with this one. That is hard for me to do for sure. Alright. Wow. It's almost like they expected us to come this way. Really? Entire squadron of partisans on the hill up there.
Tango down.
There we go. Bought enough time for that to catch up with us.
Destroyed. Shared target identified.
Oh, and we got one in the front too. Come on. Alright. Let's try to get on this last objective before we get any more unpleasant surprises. I just definitely wasn't going to let those partisans get free shots because they would have done a lot of damage right into the back of my formation. Nice.
Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
We just got a headshot, which you all know how much I love that. I mean, I guess I would rather get headshot than lose that AC-20, but not like either is really ideal.
That mech is on our kill
Can
list.
you?
You know what to do.
Great. Get up, get up, get up.
Scrub one.
Come on. All right.
Target destroyed.
What is shooting me now? Yeah, I mean, some good opposition on this one. You know, I don't think we got too cocky with the Atlas, but I mean, we definitely paid, so. You know, kind of a series of unfortunate events there, but at the end we got headshot, so it's not too much you can do to prevent that, really.
Enemy destroyed.
If you get headshot, you just kind of rough luck.
All objectives destroyed. We are inbound on more.
I don't want to say that, because that makes it sound like it's not my fault. It is my fault. I charged ahead. I had support. I could have just dropped back and not been targeted by everything. So, hey, you know, we live and we learn, right? We live and we learn.
One of our assigned targets.
I had an unfavorable position, and I kept it.
Target is down.
Alright, who's faster here? Yeah, the Orion's faster. So let's use him to get us out of here.
Following your lead, Commander.
And yeah, let's put this one well behind us. I just realized it defaulted to putting Anthony in the Atlas, so hopefully, like, he doesn't die as a result, because that would suck.
That must be one of the tanks we're contracted for.
Yeah, you know, I mean, another pretty obvious mistake in this one is obviously, like,
Cavalry is here, Commander.
in raids like this, they just keep sending. They're just gonna keep sending reinforcements at you, so any amount of dilly-dallying and you're gonna get kind of punished for it. So I should have kept that in the back of my head as well, but whatever, you know. Like I said, I mean, if we got headshot, it's actually kind of best case scenario, because then that would mean that we didn't really lose any equipment. I think I'm fine to just take that. Yeah, I am. Yeah, we got headshot. So obviously headshots suck, but we didn't lose any of our weapon systems as a result. So I would kind of rather be headshot. Nobody died because it was me, and the commander is immortal. So, you know, it's a good spread there. Again, I think I try to put too much on my own shoulders. You know, you got to lean on your group a little bit, and I definitely did not do that well. So we're gonna just pick that up. But yeah, guys, we're gonna end the episode here. So, despite the suboptimal play there, I do think we kind of got away lucky, because the only thing we lost was actually a single heatsink. So, despite the, you know, obviously expensive repair bill for losing the head of an Atlas, it's really not the worst that could have happened. I mean, there's nothing in the head, so we did more or less get away with one there. That shouldn't be the goal. We shouldn't be aiming to get away with one, but we did. So, if you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to keep the ball rolling. We might jump into some more transmissions. We might do some more shopping around. I still don't really have, you know, the spread of mechs I would want. And I definitely want to find a way to test out these Centurions. So maybe we'll bounce back to like a lower difficulty area. See if we can get them both on the field. Because the Hero Centurion's just sitting here doing nothing. And that sure is a shame. So either way, thank you guys so much for joining me, and have a great day.